Okay, sorry if you were watching before. We're back. Here we go. Can you explain the story behind I Am? Jakin, I hope that's your real name because it's really great and makes me hungry. The story behind I Am is that there was a time that I was going through where I was suing my record label for the second time, and I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to get out of that situation. And I was really depressed, and I felt like I felt really weak, and so I went to my therapist and I was saying all these negative things, and she called me out on it, and she was like, you know, you're giving, your words have a lot of power. So saying things like I am weak, I am broken, I am tired, I am depressed, you might stay in that state. So instead she encouraged me to write things down in the affirmative. So I just wrote a bunch of I ams on a sheet of paper, and then I filled it in, and I started off with I am a good friend, I am a good daughter, I am a child of God, I am worthy of love, etc. And performing that song is my favorite moment in the set I'm doing right now, because it's just so real. It really just goes across the board. I personally pick myself apart. I'm really hard on myself a lot. I've gotten better, but you know, sometimes we need a reminder that, you know, even in at our low moments, or when we're having an off day, we're still beautiful. You know. Serena asked, "What is your favorite snack?" Serena, I love all snacks. I mean, I just want a snack all the time. So let's see, what's my favorite snack? I mean, like a healthier one would be like apples and almond butter, crunchy, preferably. And then, I mean, look, I'll have little sandwiches. I do like fruit for a good snack, but like, Serena, to be honest with you, I'm not picky, you know? I will eat what's in front of me if I can. So, yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one for me. So many good snacks. Adam, what is the most personal song you've ever written and recorded? That's the song Music, which is the first song on Mad Love. And it's kind of about my relationship with music that's been very up and down over the years, even though it's been the most consistent thing in my life. The industry has kind of changed my relationship, or for a while, the way that, you know, my experience was in the industry kind of put a damper on my love for music, and I found it again in this experience, in this project. So it's talking about who would I be without you, and that's music. And then I also talk about my mom and dad, and growing up not having much, pretty simple, and also losing my father on the road last year. So that was a really hard song for me to write and also to sing. You can hear my voice crack on it. It's not my best vocal performance. My mom was sure to tell me that, but it's because I'm singing through tears. I'm like, Mom, I'm not going to re-record it. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just honest. So, sorry, Ma. Actually, I'm not sorry. What do you admire in yourself? Best of JoJo asks. Oh, what's up, Best of JoJo? I admire the way that I celebrate other people. I wouldn't say I admire that about myself. That's kind of a weird thing to say. I really admire my transparency. Like, I don't know, that's one of my favorite attributes, though, is that I'm able to see the good in pretty much everyone. And I think I'm a good encourager. That's something that makes me feel good to be able to do for other people. And also my ability to keep a licking and keep on ticking. I just, you know, I dust myself off and get back to it. Who's your favorite artist at the moment? T asked. Anderson .Paak is probably my favorite artist. I love Malibu. I loved Venice before that. I loved when he went by Breezy Lovejoy. I mean, I've been following him for a long time. So to see him get this recognition is super dope. I mean, he's one of the best live performers, definitely of our generation, I think. Stephen asked, do you have any advice for fans who are aspiring musicians? Besides the obvious, which is like hone your craft, practice, get in there, take it seriously, I would say make sure that you develop your human side as well as your artistic side. Make sure that you have a strong foundation, so if you get into this business, that things can't shake you and rattle you and you know, knock you over. I would say that, and find what it is about you that makes you unique. Hone in on that, and try to keep blinders on. There's so much information. There's so many people doing so many things, but focus on yourself. Beat your personal best. That's what I would say. And do your friggin' homework. Like, you know, learn. Be a student of music. Prince was. Pharrell is. The greats are. You know, you need to find out who it is that you love and what they listen to, and then what those people listen to. Go back in time, be a student. I can't stress that enough. So much great music out there. Oh God, I'm gonna botch your name. ISM? Sorry. What is your dream vacation? I have so many places that I wanna go that I haven't been to yet. I haven't been anywhere in Africa. I'm dying to go. Not only would I love to see the animals, you know, more on the east side of Africa, but I would love to go to West Africa and experience the culture, the food, the music. I would just really love to soak up the vibes. And also, I would love to go to Ireland. I have a Shamrock right here. I have a place in South Boston, so I feel a connection with Ireland. But there's so many places I want to go, honestly. And now this thing keeps popping up. Stop. I'm gonna go to Facebook, answer some questions. What's your favorite song you've recorded? Giselle asked. My favorite song I've recorded, I've recorded hundreds of songs. So many of them leaked. So many of them aren't gonna be able to come out, but that's hard for me to say. This song called Limbo that leaked, actually, I really, really love. And it was like, totally spoke to where I was at the time, just feeling like kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Cassandra asks, how old are you now, and how old were you when you first started in the business? I'm 25, and I started singing professionally when I was 6. I got my first check when I was 6. I was doing theater. And it was at the Huntington Theater in Boston, and I did my first TV show when I was 6 as well. It was On the Road with Kids Say the Darndest Things. It was Bill Cosby. Nothing weird happened though. So, yeah, I put out my first album when I was 13. I recorded it when I was 12. Andrew, when is your album coming out? Mad Love comes out October 14th, 2016. I can't believe I get to say that. Pauline says, what are your thoughts towards Pokemon Go? Look, I think it's great. I think it's so cool. We got somebody catching Pokemon right around me. Apparently there's a bunch of Pokemon hopping around the studio. So I think it's cool. I haven't downloaded it yet, but my little cousins are very disappointed in me that I haven't. But I think, you know, why not? It gets people outside too. I have a friend who's literally like, that's his form of physical activity, catching Pokemon. Diego said, did any song from previous projects make the cut on the new album? Yes, I mean, a couple songs that that if you've been following me, that you've seen me perform live are gonna be on Mad Love. So, but as far as stuff from the Tringle, that's a standalone project. Mad Love will be original songs that have come within the past year, come together in the past year. And that was cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.